Every once in a while here on Transworld Sport, we're fortunate enough to come across some very special young athletes. Over the past quarter of a century, the standout youngsters we've met include Venus and Serena Williams, Tiger Woods, Rafael Nadal, and Usain Bolt. We profiled them all long before they were famous, though at the time you could just sense that they were destined for greatness. Recently, that feeling surfaced again for us when we traveled to America to meet a very talented 12-year-old girl.
My name is Maria Shishkina, and you're watching Transworld Sport.
Maria Shishkina can turn her hand to almost anything. But it's on the tennis court that she's a superstar in the making.
My character is so tough, and I know that I will fight for every match, whatever it takes, 5 hours, 6 hours, it doesn't matter. I love Federer, and I absolutely love Nadal. I love the grace that Federer has and the aggressiveness of Nadal, so if I combine those two, I'll make a great player. I would love to win Wimbledon and to be #1 in the world.
Maria Shishkina was born in Kazakhstan. As a little girl, she excelled at gymnastics, but at the age of 7, she took up tennis after watching her elder brother playing the game. She instantly displayed such a natural ability for the game that her mother was inspired to take action. In 2006, Maria's mum, Maria Shishkina, went on the internet to research the best places for her daughter to develop her talent.
I told my mom that I wanted to play tennis and want to be #1, and she said, okay, I'll help you, and I'm so thankful for that she let me have this, because she went online and she typed in the best academy for tennis, and Bollettieri popped up, and we just went there, we just went for it.
Situated in Florida, the Nick Bollettieri Tennis Academy was established over 30 years ago. It's run by the most famous and successful tennis coach in the world, who's helped shape the career of 10 world #1s, most notably Andre Agassi and Monica Seles. Over 170 Grand Slam singles titles have been won by Bollettieri-trained players. Back in 2006, a then 8-year-old Maria and her mum made the journey from Kazakhstan to America. They turned up at the academy in a taxi straight from the airport, with Maria's mum telling Nick Bollettieri that she'd brought him a future star.
What impressed me in the beginning with Maria, she's relentless. I will be a professional player, and I'll be a heck of a professional player. But Maria's developing a total game, and I think that's very necessary in today's field of tennis. Doing one thing is not enough. You have to have at least 2 weapons and not have a weakness. And I believe that Maria's on her way to be a heck of a player.
I loved coming to the academy. It was so much fun, and I saw the other tennis players, and I knew that if I come to this academy, I'll meet a lot of players around the world, and I'll have lots of friends. And, well, I didn't know any English, so I had to work on that to make friends. And when I played with Nick, he was amazed of me because I had so much potential, and I'm glad that he still believes in me to this day.
All right. Nice and sunny today. And we'll be going out to our stadium court. Hi, everybody. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, dear. Hi, everybody. All right. Maria.
Hi.
What's up, baby?
Good. How are you?
Hey, Coach. Good. You look good, man, huh? You look real good, huh? Come on, let's go out and see what you got. Maria's practicing with her new coach. Terrific guy with a great, quiet personality. And that sort of fits into Maria's way of doing things. You know, you can have some coaches that have to yell. You have other coaches can take the medium road. and other coaches that are softer in explaining things, and Maria seems to react more to having things said to her in a soft manner. I give you 3 examples. With Agassi, I was afraid to say anything. With Curry, you beat him up. And with Monica Seles, you used kid gloves and you were very kind. So the job of a coach and the support team is to find out what makes that student tick and perform to the best that they can perform.
Maria's personal coach is Norberto Valsecchi, and her progress is overseen by the wily Bollettieri. The 12-year-old has won countless junior tournaments all over America and is the best player in the world for her age. 2 years ago, playing against older girls, she won the prestigious under-12 Eddie Herr International Junior Championships. The score in the final was 6-love, 6-1. On the court, Maria's power, technique and movement belie her tender years.
Now forward. Good. Heavy and deep. That's the way to lift up that leg, Maria. Perfect. Watch the spin. Lovely slice back. See, all those watching this film have got to understand that everything starts from the ground floor up, from the feet up, and this is where Maria is darn good. Look at the use of her legs. She gets down, and she gets the lift and power from her legs. A lot of people lift up from the waist, and when they do that, they get absolutely nothing. Well done.
Now, if you're starting to think that the story of a talented Eastern European girl named Maria training at the Bollettieri Tennis Academy sounds familiar, you'd be right.
Hello.
Almost 10 years ago, Transworld Sport brought you the story of a 14-year-old Maria Sharapova. There are indeed a number of similarities between Shishkina and Sharapova. They share the same agent, and on the odd occasion, they even hit together here at the Bollettieri Academy, where Sharapova still practices.
This is my dad. Say hi.
Well, lots of people compare me to Maria Sharapova, but I have to focus on myself and what I have to do for my future. So she's a great player, and I respect her very much, but I have to focus on myself. She told me to just keep going with what I'm doing, just stay aggressive when I play, and she told me that she knows that I will make it.
Along with spending around 5 hours a day on the practice courts from Monday to Friday, Maria's training regime also consists of time in the gym. However, at this stage in her physical development, the fitness coaches at the academy don't let her lift weights. She's still growing and already has a naturally muscular physique. Instead, the focus is on balance exercises and work with resistance bands. In the gym, there's a big poster of Maria on the wall. It's taken from a publicity shot for the sports apparel firm Under Armour, with whom the 12-year-old already has a lucrative deal. Marketing director for the American company is Adrienne Lofton.
Maria is one of the spunkiest young women I've ever met. When we met Maria, and it's not just her athletic ability, which is freakish and phenomenal, and her competitive nature, but her personality really aligned with the brand. And it was something that we didn't want to come in and sort of dip our toe in and get out in a year deal or a 2-year deal. It's definitely something that we saw as a long-term opportunity. Not only to get our feet into the world of tennis, but to grow with Maria as she grows, as she continues to win and succeed.
Maria lives with her mum and elder brother Max in a gated community close to the academy.
Max, you look like you just woke up.
Her dad, Igor, who's a former boxer, remains back in Kazakhstan, but is hopeful of joining his family in the States soon. Obviously, being just 12 years old, Maria has to combine her tennis with her studies. She's currently homeschooled, and this allows her a certain amount of flexibility in juggling the balls with the books.
We've been homeschooling for 2 years. Her mother asked me to work with her, so last year I worked with her the whole year. And this year I have a team of teachers who come because she's getting very, very smart for me. And so she has a social studies teacher. She has another teacher who comes and teaches her math. And she's doing an online curriculum now called Keystone. It's recommended by Maria Sharapova and some other tennis greats who have also used the same program.
Thank you, Mom.
With her phenomenal talent on the court and the growing attention surrounding her, not to mention the lucrative sponsorship deals, it's easy to forget that Maria is still just a little girl.
Hello, welcome to my room. I have lots of teddy bears because I love bears so much, and these are actually pillows that you can untie and lay down on. They're so soft. I love them so much. My mom gave it to me when I was 4 years old. It's a great bedroom set. I love it so much. Thankful to my mom. And I have lots of bears, of course, so I have my favorite one right here. I sleep with him every night, and I just love him so much. I can't sleep without him. It's a thing that will go on, maybe forever. And this is my favorite cute toy that I used to play before with. It's a puppet. His name is Pinky. So, yeah, this is my room. I love it.
Despite so much of her time being taken up with tennis and her studies, Maria still manages to enjoy a whole host of other activities. With such a precocious talent as Maria's, her family are determined to ensure that her adolescence remains as balanced and happy as possible, avoiding the inner turmoil that has plagued many other young sporting talents.
Well, the 5 days of the week I work very hard and focused and serious about my work, but on Saturday and Sundays I just hang out with friends and swim and dance. I do all kinds of stuff.
Being 12 years old, Maria is not allowed to play in any events on the ITF junior circuit. When she turns 13 in a couple of months' time, she will be permitted to take part in up to 10 ITF tournaments over 12 months. However, at this stage in her career, the focus is on improving as a player rather than obsessing about winning junior tournaments. At the moment, there are few girls of Maria's age who can keep up with her. Over the next few years, she'll play more and more against older players, and though she'll inevitably lose some matches, it's those games that will build character and teach her a lot more than simple victories over players in her own age category.
A lot has to do how she develops physically and how she's able to go through those trial periods. That I don't know. Selish, steel. Sharapova is steel. But if she's patient and keeps on this keel, she should be more than a WTA player. She will not be satisfied with anything but being number one in the world, and that's also good.
Tennis means a lot to me. It's the thing that I will always love, and I have so much passion for tennis, and I want to keep going until the rest of my life if I can, and I'm just so thankful for God that He gave me a gift to play tennis.
At 12 years old, this youngster still has a long road ahead to the top of the tennis world. But with the right attitude and undoubted talent, we're confident that you'll be hearing a lot more about Maria Shishkina in the years ahead.